Right, it kicks off Friday night. We've got the Storm up against Manly at Sunny Coast Stadium.
Yeah, good. This is a home game for both teams. So you got to think there are absolutely no excuses. Not that they would have excuses, but I think if the last game is any indication what this one's going to be like, I think everyone's got to take a nice seat on their lounge and get ready.
I think the big advantage for the Storm, I've been watching the games at Sunny Coast Stadium and it's been really dewy and slippery. So to beat the Storm, you obviously need to hold the ball, high conclusions, but you need to move the ball laterally and move it around and offload, play a bit ad-lib. I think that'll restrict Manly because of the conditions and the slippery ball. So for me, Storm will suffocate Manly and win in a low-scoring, tight game.
One of the things I feel Manly could suffer is they have a fair bit of inexperience, especially in the back row. I think when you're talking about the dew, what you need to do is get a little bit deeper. And when you don't quite hold your nerve, that's what seems to happen is you creep up on the ball. So I feel a little bit the same. I just feel they got to the back rowers in their last game. They got a try out of Olakau'atu lying on the ground on the try line, and then Jerome Hughes cut Schuster in two, and they scored off the back of that as well. So I feel like the back rowers, their inexperience might just cost them, but I don't think this won't be the end of their season, Manly. I think they're a bit too good for a few other teams, but I think they might fall short as well.
Okay, double header. First game, we've got the Roosters up against the Titans, Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. Fast track, nice day, 5:30 game, fast surface. Look, I want to go to the Roosters, but I think if there is going to be an upset, it'll be this game. I think the Titans, well, you don't know what you're going to get, but if things stick for them, they're a dangerous attacking team. Last week, the Warriors didn't do much, but they put 44 on them. So, look, I'm going to go to the Roosters, but I think this is going to be a lot tighter than what people think.
The last two games, there's been 2 tries each game scored straight through the middle of the Roosters, right where the front rower and the lock forward would be. I just don't see Jared Waddell-Hargreaves or Victor Radley allowing that to happen. Therefore, they're going to have to use the ball more. And I think the pressure may get to them. I feel like the Roosters will win as well.
Victor's a huge in. For me, I look at it. Victor's a 12-point better team. The Roosters when Victor's there. So it's a biggie.
Yeah.
And then the second game, there in Townsville, we've got Penrith up against South. Obviously, the talking points now with trouble.
You think they'll play tough?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the other games, it was pretty harsh last week when he played. He didn't do a bad job, but they also found a few errors in him. So hopefully he learned from that. He's a good young player. I feel like Penrith will just wear them out, though. They're a fit team. They work hard for each other. They get back on side. And they work really well together. When I compare both sides player for player, you nearly sort of lean towards South Sydney, but just the way they work together, Penrith, I think they do that better than anyone. I
think South will compete hard, but I can't see them beating Penrith, not at all. I think Penrith are my morals of the weekend. The Sunday game at Seabus Stadium, we got Para up against the Knights. Nice day, fast surface. What do you think?
I'll tell you, if they watch Selwyn Cobbo defend the left side attack of the Knights, they could do a lot worse. He did a fantastic job on Bradman Best. Kalen come down there a dozen times. They got a try, but he also got an intercept. So apart from that, they've got the Saf brothers back. And on the Parramatta side, Ray Stone goes into hooker, replaces Joey Lussick. So I think Mitchell Mo's got to be patient. The ball's not going to come as good, but you're not going to lose any toughness in the middle. He is one of the toughest players playing the game. I feel like Parramatta might just edge them out. I think Junior Paulo, he's had a week off, and his form coming into that week off was fantastic. So I think Parramatta.
I looked at the Knights season yesterday, and during the rounds when they played the teams above them on the table, the way we finished up, in the 7 games they played those teams, they averaged 6 points, which points to their attack. Their attack needs to improve tenfold. Now, to win this game, I think you need to score more than 24 points. So that's the big test. Can the Knights score 24 points?
Comes up to the fullback. You know, he's
Yeah.
he's one of the best in the game. So if he has one of those days where things are working for him and the conditions are good, then he's as good as anyone. So I think he's the one, without a doubt.
Yeah, totally agree. So we're going all the favourites: Storm,
Yeah.
Roosters, Penrith, Eels.
All right. Enjoy your semi-finals.
Enjoy.